Hello, this is Stacy Roshan, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to help students verbalize their math thinking process with Flipgrid. Though I'm going to be talking about a math application here to stay true to what I teach, this same idea can be applied in any subject and even with our youngest learners. Let me begin by showing you how this works. I like to keep the technology as simple as possible here. My students all have cell phones, so that's usually what we use. Students just open up the Flipgrid app on their phone, then they hover their phone over their piece of paper like this, and they talk us through their solution process step by step. If students don't have phones in the classroom, you can have them upload a picture of their work to Flipgrid, and then they can record on their laptop. The name of the game here is one, to keep things simple, and two, to give students the opportunity to talk out their thinking process, to both celebrate multiple approaches to problems and also to emphasize process over product. Let me dive into an example of how I set things up for my classes. In this example, I am having students self-select a problem, one that they found challenging at first, but now understand. Sometimes I assign each student a problem, which is a great way to differentiate. This particular topic was fairly complex, so students had up to 5 minutes to record. I like for students to start with the camera on their face as they describe the goal of the problem and what they are tasked with solving. They then flip the camera to face their piece of paper. As students talk out their solutions, they point with a pen or their finger, so it's easy to follow their handwritten work. So let's go ahead and look at a sample response.
So, on 4.1, I'm going to do number 11. The question is, if a snowball melts, the first thing that we're going to need is the equation of the surface area for this snowball. That is 4 pi r squared. They gave us that the surface area of the snowball was decreasing at 1 centimeter squared per minute. So, since it's decreasing, that's why we have a negative. We're trying to find the rate of the diameter over time when the diameter is 10 centimeters.
This is just such a simple project, but I get so much insight into how students are thinking. And this activity really helps students learn how to justify their solution and also helps them identify areas where they are shaky. For some projects, I have students do a peer critique where they watch a classmate's video and reply back on the Flipgrid. For others, it's just about having students practice and allowing me to hear that thought process so that I can best help them improve. And with that, I'll close this video. Thanks for watching. Bye.